We have to agree dealing with self doubt is not an easy one. Especially if you are working towards your goals, or you are very much aligned towards your goals, taking actions towards them. Doubts are bound to creep in, but how you choose to manage them, how you choose to reflect on them, that defines how you are going to head forward. I still remember my days when I feel very much low. It pretty much hinders the way I perceive things around me. I'm not able to give my 100% into things just because of these self doubts, which I know are all in my head. But coming out of that trap is the real thing, and believe it becomes a bit tough at point of times. That's the reason that I have started to do journaling, to manifest the positive things. I have started practicing some positive affirmations. I have made up my own vision board in order to be aligned towards them, and always give myself the assurance that no, I am doing my best, and this is the best that I can do. And there is no point in doubting myself on areas in which I have absolutely zero control in. Self doubts often appear in different forms. We tend to neglect them, but it's not like they are not existing. Sometimes it becomes tough for us to accept compliments, to take care of ourselves, to appreciate our small wins, or even take credit of the wins which we are having. We often give the credit to luck, that it might be due to luck that I got this particular win, or if this is happening in my favor. But that's not it, right? When you have put in your 100% into it, you also have to agree that you deserve the credit for this, right? Even for the small or big wins, you deserve all of that because you have put in your all to make this happen. And it's a major hit to our self-esteem. We start estimating things as in a way that I don't deserve this, I don't look this kind of good, I can never be this way, and stuff like that, and which are basically self-sabotaging. Because after a point of time you will start feeling so much depressed and reluctant, and in those thought loops will just eat you up, and you'll just feel very much passive, and that's not actually good for you. So here are a few things that I have noted in order to overcome self-doubt whenever that creeps in, because no matter what, no matter how much we are focused, these are bound to creep in, considering this is life, right? So here are 8 ways to tackle self-doubt whenever they creep in, and you can be focused in the present moment. You can still appreciate yourself whenever you feel like that. Habit number 1: practice self-compassion. Yes, go to the mirror every day and say 3 positive affirmations to yourself every day. Now, this has to become a habit of yours in order to feed to your subconscious mind that yes, you are working on yourself, and you value yourself, you appreciate yourself for all that you are doing in your life. Now, this allows you to make the mistakes which are bound to happen, since you are a human being. There is no harm in making mistakes, but it's better to learn from them and never repeat them. So yes, take care of yourself, practice self-compassion, give yourself some flexibility even at times when you feel very much pressured. At least take 5 to 10 minutes of breaks in between, and just talk to yourself, or maybe sit with yourself, listen to your favorite songs, or read your favorite book, or maybe walk in the nature. You will feel a lot within yourself. The toughest task is to look within, because it's very easy to point people out, to point out everything around us, and criticize everyone. But the day you learn to criticize yourself, understand your inner critics and work on them, then you are actually winning in life. And that's a transformative point, because that becomes a turning point of your life. After that, things only start going uphill. 2, think back of your past achievements. When you enter in the loop of self doubts, you feel that whatever achievements you have had in the past are all because of your luck. But you have to understand that luck can make you win once, twice, or even thrice, but not more than that. And you won't have a count of the number of times that you have pushed yourself out of your limits. That's because you wanted to make it happen, right? And you put in your all, and you deserve the appreciation. You deserve the credit of that. So what I do is that I make a jar in which I just list all the achievements, all the small and big achievements I have made in my life, put that in the glass jar. And at times when I'm feeling low, I just go there and read that, and it gives me so much fulfillment. It gives me the satisfaction that yes, I have progressed in the past, I have put efforts on myself, and that is going to continue in the future too. So this helps me live in the present moment. It's very easy to delve into the past and future and be confused between these two, but it's tough to actually be in the present moment, enjoy and seize every moment while you live and while it passes. So that's what helps me. You can try it in any other way, but keep constantly reminding yourself of your past wins and how you have overcame such self-doubts in the past as well. Just think yourself that 5 years from before, you still were doubting yourself, but you came out of it, and now you will be laughing at that particular point, because it was nothing compared to the bigger issues that you have handled or you are handling right now. So yes, 5 years from now you will be laughing at this situation, and stop doubting yourself and focus on your well-being. 3. Stop comparing yourself to others. Life is not a zero sum game, it's a positive sum game. A zero sum game is where one loses and the other wins. No, life doesn't work like that. If you encourage others to win, if you encourage others to take action towards their goals, if you help them level up in their ladder, you are also working on yourself, you are also gaining that kind of confidence. So it becomes very easy and satisfying when you start helping others out. So stop comparing yourself with someone else's journey, because you never know what all problems they have been through, how long have they been working on their goal, which you are comparing with your today's self. That just is not justifiable, right? You cannot compare yourself with someone and feel bad about yourself. No, that doesn't even exist. If you want to compare yourself with anyone, that has to be your previous self. Yes, focus on how or what kind of an individual were you almost 2 years back, and how much better have you become over time, or how much bad you have become, and analyze and work on those areas in which you are still lagging. Focus on yourself. When you shift your focus towards yourself instead of the other external world, you will start feeling so much fulfilled and happy in each aspect, and that satisfaction is beyond measure. And habit number 4, spend time with supportive people. There are people who push you out of your limits. There are people who encourage you to do new things, to always appreciate you for the kind of work you do. But there are also people who pull you down, and not in a positive way, but in a negative way, wherein they just keep injecting that kind of doubt within you that you are not enough and you're not doing well and you might not be able to do this. Stay away from those people. That will be the best decision of your life. You will thank yourself for this, because people who pull you down are already at a point where they victimize themselves. They feel that they are victims of life, that they were never able to do this, and that you also cannot do this. But that doesn't happen, right? Your goals are different, your priorities are different, and if you wish to do it, you will make it happen. Just dust off all those negativity and negative kind of people. At least stay away from them. I'm not telling you to break those bonds, but just maintain your distance and you will be a lot more peaceful. If anything costs you your peace, it's too expensive, right? So stay away from such people. Start spending time with people who support you, who encourage you to come out of your comfort zone and do things which actually align with you and which are in your priority list. 5. Remember, you are your biggest inner critic. Now, with the critic, I mean you have to firstly forgive yourself. Yes, how often do you forgive yourself for the wrongs or the mistakes you have made in the past? How often do you take time to analyze that how tough you have behaved with yourself in the past just to push yourself to some heights? Forgive yourself for those and then start enjoying each aspect of life. You will thank yourself for this, because healing your relationship with your own self is very powerful. It leads you to so much betterment and fulfillment in life. You have to understand that whenever things do not go your way, you do not blame the person who has brought you into that situation, right? So why do you do that to yourself? You can't. You should not. Actually, you should be your biggest cheerleader. Even if things do not work out your way, accept them and then start working towards them. You have to forgive yourself, because until you do that, you will always be facing certain problems which you cannot come out of, and you will keep blaming yourself for it, and that will become a loop and it will stop your progress. So try doing this. Habit number 6, seek help. Yes, if you feel like you are not able to cope with your feelings and there is so much going on in your head which you cannot come out of, and you're constantly pulling down yourself on your own, it's time to seek help. If you do not have certain friends or individuals who can help you out of this situation, maybe seek professional help. It will help you a lot to work on yourself, because sometimes we need that external push in order to, that external force to believe in ourselves, and then only we are able to believe in ourselves. And yes, it helps you in the longer run, because there is nothing better than working on yourself, healing your inner self, and being fit from within in order to face the harsh world. Because no matter what, the world will be harsh, and if you choose to work on your inner self, if you're internally clear about things, being able to manage such problems becomes so much easier and better. And habit number 8, be skeptical of the kind of thinking you have. There are times when we, even if in a joke, undermine ourselves or say negative things about ourselves, even if it is jokingly. Trust me, it is doing you more harm than good. Never do that to yourself. There are various other ways to make jokes, but never on yourself, because internally you never know, because your subconscious is always active. It might take what you are saying in action, and it will just ruin your mood, the way you are perceiving life. It can cause you more damage. So never do that to yourself. Understand the kind of thought patterns you have, work on those if they are not aligning with the kind of goals that you have to pursue. Question things if you feel like that. Be curious to know new things, to learn new things. Take time to absorb things if it takes you more than a while, and start working on your anger, on the way you are reacting to things which are coming up to you, whether it is in a positive way, whether in a negative way. Observe those and start working on them. The satisfaction of working on your inner self is beyond measure, and if you start doing that, you will eventually see the shift happening from within, and it's just amazing. So yes, that's it for today's video. I hope you come out of your self-doubts, to you start working on yourself. Spend time with nature, spend time reading books, or spend time hearing your inner thoughts, meditating or reading certain books. It's just magical. You will see a shift happening within you, and you will just not want to come out of that dream. So yes, I want you to focus on your inner self. You will just love that thing. And with these, I am ending this video. If you feel like this will help any friend of yours, do consider sharing. And thank you so much for watching Read with Ayushi.